Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something I think we can all relate to, going to the movies. I mean, it's so much more than just watching a film on a big screen, right? It's a whole ritual we do together, a shared escape. And you know what? This quote just nails it. This is exactly what it's about. It's not like you're just sitting there watching something by yourself. You're actually going into a new world with other people. You're all feeling that same jump scare. You're all laughing at the same line. That's what makes it so special. Okay, so let's talk about that magic. What is it that makes a movie theater feel so different? It's a whole sensory thing that starts the second you walk in the door. I mean, think about it. The first thing you notice is how quiet it gets. That soft carpet just soaks up all the noise from the outside world. It's like the first signal that, okay, you're entering a different kind of zone now. And then, bam, it hits you. That smell, that warm, buttery, absolutely perfect popcorn smell. You can't have a movie theater without it. It's basically the official scent of going on an adventure. So you've got your snacks, you've found your perfect seats, and then it happens. The lights start to fade down, the whole room gets quiet. It's that moment of anticipation where everyone kind of holds their breath together, and the story begins. That spell is so powerful, but it's also really fragile. It only takes one little thing to completely shatter the illusion and yank everybody out of that shared world. And that's what we're getting into next. What happens when that movie magic just shatters? Let's take a look at what's really going on here. At the end of the day, it almost always comes down to this one word: inconsiderate. It's like we all have this unspoken agreement when we go to the movies, right? And when someone's inconsiderate, they're just not thinking about the 100 other people in that room trying to have the same experience. And we've all been there, haven't we? You've got people having a full-blown conversation like they're sitting on their own couch. Or the big one, that super bright phone screen lights up, or even worse, a phone actually starts ringing. Ugh. So, what can you actually do about it? You don't have to just sit there and get angrier and angrier. This section is all about your social toolkit, the phrases you need to know to politely but firmly get things back on track. Let's start with maybe the most direct tool you've got. Just 3 simple words. Keep it down. It's pretty straightforward, right? It just means, hey, could you be a little quieter? It's direct, for sure, but it doesn't have to be mean. And here's how you do it. See how adding that simple, excuse me, at the beginning and making it a question, can you keep it down, totally changes the feel. It softens it and makes it a totally reasonable request. All right, let's tackle the other big one, the phones. And the phrase for this is just as simple. What's kind of cool here is that you've got options. You can say switch off your phone, or switch your phone off, or even just switch it off. They all sound completely natural and they all get the job done. Okay, now this one is super important. The phrase, do you mind, can be your best friend or your worst enemy. It is all about your tone. If you say it softly, like a real question, it's incredibly polite. But if you say it with an edge in your voice, it becomes a sarcastic, angry demand. Same words, totally different meaning. And yet, this is a perfect example of that angry version. You can practically hear the frustration in that sentence. Adding, I'm trying to watch a movie here makes it pretty clear this is not a genuine question. It's a command. It'll probably work, but things might get a little tense. Let's add a couple more useful tools to your kit. I can't hear a thing is actually pretty clever because you're not blaming them directly, you're just stating your problem. And it's not such a big deal is a great one to have in your back pocket to kind of smooth things over if someone accidentally makes a little noise and apologizes. So when we put all of this together, these phrases, they're not really just about telling someone to be quiet. They're about something much, much bigger. They're about protecting that shared experience we were talking about. And this is why it all matters so much. Think about it. A movie theater is one of the last places where we all agree to sit in a dark room with a bunch of strangers and just focus on one story together. It's art. It connects us. And honestly, it gives us a much-needed break from reality. That's a really valuable thing, and it's something worth protecting. At the end of the day, we've all got screens in our pockets, we've got giant TVs at home, but there's just a different kind of power in watching a story unfold together, in public, on that massive screen. So I guess the real question we have to ask ourselves is, in a world that's so full of private screens, how do we make sure we protect these public stories for everyone?